to this live streaming. Welcome, 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 welcome. I welcome you to this live streaming today. All right, so there's a breaking news and there's a good news. I don't know the one we go with first. But believe in me, this is a good news. This is a good news. This is a good news. All right. So we'll be taking some of the news. All right. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Today being the 26th day of November 2024. So I'm going to be reading out some of the good news we have here. All right. So if you are joining me and if you want to call in, you can call in on the number that is pinned on the screen. Please, for only WhatsApp call, please. Only WhatsApp call. So I'm going to be reading out the breaking news here. For some people that have been asking if the Finland Convention will still be held. All right, so I'm here to give you the answer. I'm here to give you the answer and how it is going to be held. All right, how it is going to be held. So I can tell you, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Please, you can drop a message that you can hear me or that you cannot hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. You know, Nigerian network creates the worry sometimes. So if you can hear me, please, you can drop a message that you can hear me. All right, but believe in me, there is a breaking news, which is almost a good news, so to say. Yes. All right. So for those people that have been asking me about the convention in Finland, all right. So here I'm here to give you the update, and that is why I decided to do this on live streaming, so that many people will get the notification and turn in. I know that this is morning. Some people will be going to work. Some people will be at their working place. But anytime you come across this video before the end of today, you listen to it to see the breaking news or how the Finland Convention is still going to be held. Because believe in me, the Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Biafran Chief of Staff of the government in exile, has, tweeted something, and she said that the convention will be held. And she also talked about how it's going to be held, of course, as planned. So, excuse me. So she said that the convention is going to be held. And please, if you are watching me live, you can drop a message that you can hear me, please, if you can hear me. And if you cannot hear me, please, you can also drop a message so I'll know how to adjust the mic and the stand, please. Please, I need somebody to drop a message. That you can hear me. All right. John Ikechukwu say good morning. Good morning, John Ikechukwu. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. John, can you hear me? Can you hear me clear? I can hear you well. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you, John, for that confirmation. So we can move on. All right. In case if you want to call in, you can call in with the number on the screen. All right. You can call in with the number on the screen. All right. So if you want to call in, you can call in with the number on the screen. So I'm going to read out the first good news. Of course, there are two good news on my hand here, of course. And I'm going to read them out. All right. We have somebody that said, I hear you. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. All right. So first off, I'm going to read the tweet by our dear Chief of Staff, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, the Biafran Chief of Staff of the government in exile. Right. So the good news, she tweeted this yesterday. I wanted to do this live video for yesterday for those of you that got the notification, but because of some network issues and some other things, we couldn't do it. So that's why I say I'm going to do it this morning. All right, so I'm going to read the tweet now from Dr. Ngozi. She said, breaking, thank you so much, the Finland government, for protecting our able Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, from the terrorist Nigerian state headed by, he mentioned the president's name, and as Biafrans all over the world converge in Finland coming week for the Biafran independence redeclaration, December 2nd, we wish to inform Biafrans that the Monday sit at home in all Biafran land voluntarily agreed by all Biafrans must be maintained. I hope you are following me. Okay, somebody say, I can't hear you well. Good morning, good brother. Okay, somebody say that he can't hear me. Okay, maybe I draw closer more. You see, that is why I said you should always drop a comment that you can hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, so maybe that's why I always, that is why I always said you should drop a comment. Igwe Tochku said that he can't hear me. I believe you can hear me now because I'm more closer. I'm more closer and I will speak more louder, all right? All right, Peter Okafor, you say, well done, well done. Thank you, brother, thank you. All right, so I'm going to start by reading, the tweet that Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, the Biafran Chief of Staff, dropped yesterday. All right. The message, the tweet that she dropped yesterday, and she said in the tweet, let me read it again. Breaking. She tweeted this yesterday. She said, thank you so much, Finland government, for protecting our able Prime Minister, H.E. Simon Ekpa, from the terrorist Nigerian state, headed by, he mentioned the name of the president of, the so-called terrorist state. All right, so you see, as Biafrans all over the world converge in Finland coming week for the Biafran redeclaration, December 2nd, we wish to inform Biafrans that the Monday sit at home in all Biafran land voluntarily agreed by all Biafrans must be maintained. All right. She went on to say, we are so very proud of our Biafran Defense Forces for what they do daily to eliminate terrorists wearing Nigerian uniform and police uniform in our land. Thank you, Biafrans, for flooding the world with pictures, write-ups, and atrocities committed to Biafrans by the Nigerian terrorist government. All right. Finland received all the evidences against the Nigerian terrorist state of gross human rights violations, terrorists, forceful disappearance of innocent citizens, disobedience of international and human rights laws, and killing of innocent citizens that march on the street of Nigeria and Biafra land. See you all in Finland. All right. I hope you get that message right? I hope you understand what I read. So this was the tweet that the Biafran Chief of Staff, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, tweeted yesterday. Yes. So she said that the convention is still going to be held in Finland from, of course, the convention will start from the 29th of November. That's about 3 days to come from today. All right. 3 days to come from today. Of course, there's another tweet that she dropped. Which I'm still going to read for you. All right. So thank you for joining me. If you're joining me for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Because on this channel, I bring you all the updates, everything you need to know about what is happening in Nigeria. All right. Here we interpret news. Here we read news. Here we, analyze news. And of course, I thank you all. For those of you that always join me, I thank you and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. So if you're coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this channel, right? And please, in case if you want to call in, I have pinned a number on the screen. I've pinned a number on the screen. You can call in. You can call in. You can call in so that we hear your voice and you share your thoughts with us too. Please forgive me. I'm always looking down because I'm on a side getting some informations about this whole thing. All right. So I believe this should be a good news for Biafrans. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Certainly. It is a good news. It is a good news. It is a good news. So as we stand now, okay, I think I said that there's another news I'm going to read for you, right? All right, let me get that news. Okay, see it here. Okay, so this one is when I saw this one yesterday night, when I read it yesterday night, I burst out in laughter because believe in me, God, it calmed my mind. It calmed my mind. Okay, so we have some messages. Peter, okay, Grace, N say I can hear you loud and clear. All right, thank you. We have another message. Dear friends, here we go. All right, Don Mexi, I think that's correct. You say dear friends, here we go. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you everyone for joining me. All right, so I'm going to read out this other news, and believe in me, this one is card. This one is sweet. All right, this one is sweet. So why I'm doing all this, I have received a lot of people asking me questions about whether the convention in Finland will still be held. And of course, that is the essence of doing this. From the information we've gathered since yesterday till this morning, it is showing that for sure that the convention will be held. The convention will be held. And not just that the convention will be held, that all things will go as planned. That December 2nd, as said, is sacrosanct. Is sacrosanct. And everything will go as planned. All right? So, I'm going to read this other news for you. I'm going to read it for you. Now, it's still from Biafran Chief of Staff, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, the Biafran Chief of Staff. All right? So, she tweeted last night and she said, Finnish local investigators said Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has nothing to do with terrorism. Did you hear that? I don't know. I don't think somebody had that. I don't think somebody had that. She tweeted and said, breaking news. That she tweeted this yesterday evening. Finnish local investigators says Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has nothing to do with terrorism. Now, you wouldn't hear this in Nigerian news, of course. You know, some of them wouldn't broadcast it so that it doesn't, downgrade to what they have earlier said. Because I've watched so many news in Nigeria and, they castigated this man. They castigated him. They said a lot of things about him. But, here we have another news. And I'm not sure some of them are going to carry it. I'm not sure. I watch Arise TV, and believe in me, since last week Thursday, they have been bringing guests to their studio to talk about this whole thing. But you don't see them bring guests now to talk about this too. So, I don't know, but I'm just bringing it down to you here so that you will hear and know what is happening. And that is why I tell you that you have every reason to subscribe to this channel, because on this channel, I give you all the information as it is. When the good one comes, I drop it in. And when the bad one comes, we drop it in too. And if there's one to console ourselves, we console ourselves, because you should understand that in the struggle of freedom, a lot of things are involved. Yes, it does not always go smooth. That is one thing you should know. It does not always go smooth. So there must be cracks, there must be up and down, there must be time of sorrow. Yes, there must be times of sorrow. Go and ask all the great, freedom fighters. Go and ask them. Martin Luther King. Go and ask Nelson Mandela. Go and ask all of them. You will notice or you will realize that there are times of difficulties. There are times of mourning. Yes, everything does not always go well. All right, so I saw a news yesterday on Arise TV. One man they invited, I think he's a lawyer, and he was actually giving an analysis of this whole thing. How, I thank God that most of them are still saying that the quest for freedom or the quest for breakaway is not a crime, and it's not a crime in Nigerian constitution. But according to them, they said that what is a crime for PM Simon Ekpa is the way he goes about it. Yes. So I watched the video, and then the man was saying that once it involves, unaliving one another, then it is a way wrong. You get. So I hope somebody is hearing me. Please, I need a message. I need a confirmation to show that you can hear me. We have a whole lot of people watching live. So please, I will need a confirmation that you can hear me. All right. Good morning, my brother. Well done. All right. Okechukwu Victor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Okechukwu. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I need a confirmation from somebody that you can hear me, please. Can somebody hear me? Can somebody hear me? Can somebody hear me? If you can hear me, please, I need a confirmation from you guys. All right. Carry on. We hear you. All right. John Ikechukwu, thank you very much. Thank you very much, John. All right. So, as I was saying, I watched that analysis a lawyer gave on Arise TV yesterday, and he said that that a quest for freedom is not a crime in Nigerian constitution, which is absolutely correct. And then, but what they found wrong, or what they found wanting in the case of Simon Ekpa, is the way he goes about it. And I want to state out something. Even some people, okay, Jovita Ume, you say we can hear you. Thank you. We are hearing you all right. Julius. All right, Julius, thank you very much for joining once again. I appreciate you. Thank you, Julius. You'll be my person now. Ekenenwa, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Well done. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So good morning. I can hear you very clearly. All right. Thank you very much. Right on. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you very much. Alex Brown. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. So the quest, as they said, the quest for freedom, the quest for breakout is not a crime. Now, what they said is a crime, according to them, is the way Simon Ekpa was going about it. And I also saw the content that Brother Mike did on Facebook, and he was also lamenting that Simon Ekpa, is going about it the wrong way. I don't want to mention some words here, but because of the platform we are using so that they don't strike it, because of course they restrict some words, like when you want to say that somebody on a live person, if you just say it like that, they will dismiss, or they are likely to block the platform. So what I was saying, so they said that what they found wanting in the case of Simon Ekpa is the way he goes about it. That Simon Ekpa has ordered people to unalive some other people. And then, honestly speaking, I try to get some information. Of course, we've seen what is happening. I try to ask myself, how is Simon Ekpa sending people to unalive people? And then, is it because he created Biafran Liberation Army? Is it because he created some boys on ground to, secure our land? If you have some group of people to secure a place, they are not meant to, kill any person there. So for me, I'm saying this now for me, because I know that some saboteurs may be watching me, or some people that are planning other things may be watching me. I'm saying this for me. I don't think that young man has done anything. He only created some group to secure our land, just like in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu created ESN. Of course, we know ESN that Nnamdi Kanu created. What is the sense of creating it? He created it to secure our land, isn't it? So I don't think most of the people that have been unalived in the eastern part are being done by some unknown boys Of course, we have the case of unknown government. We have the case, and of course, you should know that there are so many groups that have come out, all in the name of IPOB, all in the name of freedom fighters, but they're not doing it the right way. They go about, unalive people and claim that they are under IPOB, that they are fighting for freedom. You get? So the thing has actually, make a lot of groups to come out and say that they are fighting for freedom. Meanwhile, in real sense, they are not. They are only causing mayhem to our people. I don't think any sensible person fighting for freedom will send people to go and kill the people he wants to get the freedom for. I don't think any sensible person will do that. I want to say, what is the essence of fighting for freedom? Is it not, to let our people, live a better life? So why would you want to send people to go and unalive the people you want to still give a better life? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Now, I'm just choosing my words now. I'm choosing my words so that I don't fall into their trap. And then, of course, so that some people wouldn't say that I'm supporting killing, or I'm supporting what is wrong. I'm choosing my words. So it is very important that we get this very clearly. All right. I don't think that any sensible person fighting for the freedom of his people will still send some unknown men, armed men, to go and unalive the people he's fighting the freedom for. I don't think. However, in the case of the situation in the eastern part of Nigeria, there have been a lot of insecurity. Even, let me be sincere with us, insecurities that are also coming from, people that are supposed to be protecting us, like the police, the soldiers. We've seen a lot of cases. We've even seen, okay, somebody say your words are correct. All right. So we've even seen, in so many cases where it is the police. Just about 3 weeks ago in Enugu State, a policeman did what? Gunned down a civilian. Of course, that popular musician we know. I posted it on this platform. About 3 weeks ago or thereabout, a policeman that is supposed to be protecting the people is doing what? Is the one taking people's life. So tell me now who is doing the right thing and who is doing the wrong thing. Just about 1 month ago, we saw Kanayo. He came out and said that he just drove from Ibadan to Lagos and he didn't see any checkpoint, any military checkpoint. He didn't see any roadblock by police and all that. But to go down to the east, I also dropped, when I posted that video, I also dropped my own experience. I traveled down to east. I enter Keke. I did inside Keke. My phone rang just for me to bring out phone to answer call. Keke man started to shout for me. Say, why will I bring out my phone? I said, okay, what is it? My phone rang. I want to answer call. He said that we are getting to military checkpoint, that you are not allowed to answer call. And the worst thing is that for every two minutes, you will see checkpoint. For every two minutes, you will see checkpoint. So you'll be asking yourself, what is going on? What is going on? So honestly speaking, it is not what is happening there. If you look at it very well, you will see that most of the people that are still causing this insecurity in that place is still the security men, the police. Honestly speaking, I know some people may fault me for this. Now I'm being security conscious because the last time I was on a live stream, somebody called me and warned me. And so I'm being security conscious now, but I'm also choosing my words so that I do not, say anything that, may sound offensive. But in all the same, we still have to say the truth. I've watched a lot of news on Channels Television. I've watched a lot of people analyze this situation in almost channels. We have watched Channels Television, I've watched Arise TV, and I've watched TVC News. And I see all of them coming out to give this analysis. And some of them are also not saying it the way it is. They are not saying it the way it is. If you want to call a spade a spade. You cannot tell me that all this is happening for nothing. See, there's no smoke without fire. If the case or the quest for separation has increased in the recent time in the southern east, in the eastern south, in the eastern part of Nigeria, then there's a reason for that. And what is the reason for that? Marginalization has been so much increased in that part of the country. People, tell me what good thing is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria now. Tell me what is good that is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So these people has felt marginalized. These people has not felt the impact of government. The other day, Gowon celebrated his 90th birthday, right? I think 90th birthday. And he gave a speech. He said that, yes, that all the promises they made to the eastern part of Nigeria since after the war, since after 1970, that they have not fulfilled it. After the war, you remember that, of course, 1967 to 1970, Gowon came out, being the head of state, came out and said that they are going to, fix everything that has been damaged in the eastern part of Nigeria because of due to the cause of the war. They are going to fix it. They are going to, make everything good over there again. Till today, I'm talking to you. This is 2024. Till today, they have not done anything. They have not done anything. Honestly speaking, they have not done anything. So tell me the reason why these people wouldn't feel marginalized. Tell me the reason why these people wouldn't, complain. If they say now, let them come out for protest. If they come out for protest, they will send people to come and, disorganize and bring them down with guns. So honestly speaking, it has really, really not been fair. The government has not treated these people with all fairness. But you wouldn't see anybody come out. Only few people will come out on television to say this. Okay, somebody, Collins Noza, you said, in what aspect of Nigerians' national life has the Igbo man been marginalized? Okay, you said, in what aspect they have been marginalized? All right. I wish you are on a live. I wish you are. I wish I'm with you face to face. I would have loved to ask you some questions. But you can call with the WhatsApp number on the screen. I don't know why people have not calling. Is it that people went to work, or I have a WhatsApp number on the call or on the screen? You can call in. Just call on the WhatsApp. Call. I wish Collins knows that. I wish you will call so that we can debate that. You said that the Igbo man has not been marginalized. According to you, you say in what aspect they have been marginalized. I wish you can call in. So that I will. I wouldn't give you the answer, but I'll ask you some questions, and probably from the questions you will get the answer for yourself. All right. So honestly speaking, I'm not the first person saying it. If you watch most news, what's his name? What's this man's name? Kenneth Okonkwo, yes, Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo has come out to also say this. Of course, I had it also during just a couple of weeks ago when Gowon was celebrating his birthday. Kenneth came out and say it, that see, these people has felt marginalized, and they have in all way seek, they seek the comfort, or seek for comfort from the government, but it seems none is coming. And so that is what is causing all this. If you say that the Igbos has not been marginalized, for people that are dropping comments, tell me for the past should I say 15 years, tell me a development that has gotten to the eastern part of Nigeria. Tell me. Mention the aspects so you would be so okay. Collins knows that you still say mention the aspects so you would be believed or proven wrong. The word marginalized carries a lot weight. At least the little knowledge I know, I think I still understand what it means to be marginalized. From the little I know, I think I still understand. So I wouldn't want to start, giving you the definition of marginalized or marginalization. They say it carries a lot weight. I don't know in what terms you mean. I don't know in what terms. The Collins, okay. Somebody said the Collins is a madman. Okay, so you see, Collins, I wouldn't stay here. I wouldn't sit down here and start giving you the definition of marginalized. But I believe that if you are in Nigeria and if you are sincere to yourself, if you are sincere to yourself, if you are sincere to yourself, you will know what I'm talking about. You will know. Now, let me give you this instance. Um, the North, the North felt that they are being marginalized, and if I sit down here to tell you what Goodluck Ebele Jonathan did for the northern states, you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. But yet, even after doing all that for them, they still vote against him. They still vote against him. They removed him. They removed him. So it is very clear, and it is. You are talking about these people are not being marginalized. Two people. Let me give you another instance. Collins, I pray and I wish you will still be here. I'm not going to give you a direct answer, but at the course of my words, I will still be giving you answers. Yes, at the course of my words, I'll still be giving you answers. Let me give you another example. Two people commit the same crime. Two people commit the same crime. They let one person go and they held on to another person. What is that called? Collins, if you can hear me, please, can you give me a name for that? Where two people commit one crime and they freed another person and they held on to another person. What is it called? Anyways, I wait for your answer. But the truth is that, honestly speaking, these people, okay, now I'm talking about all these things. Just since Thursday that the issue of Simon Ekpa's arrest has broke out till today, do you know the court? Okay, I have seen three news that have, I have seen three news channel that has, talked about how Fulani Herdsmen has once again entered the bushes in Biafran land and, start their, okay, somebody say, okay, please, we wouldn't entertain insult, all right? Okay, let me finish what I'm saying before I get back to that message. We've seen in the recent days, just about from the day that the issue of Simon Ekpa's arrest broke out, we've seen a lot of people. We've seen a lot of Asa Fulanis entering once again into Biafran bushes to murder, to unalive, and to cause mayhem to our people. Just on Friday, we pass so. I have said this over and over again. On Friday, we just pass so. 3 people were unalived in Enugu State. What did they do? Their only offense is to go to farm to cultivate. All right. Their only offense is to go to farm to get what they will eat. So at the process of getting what they will eat, Fulani herdsmen entered there and unalived them. Just like that. Okay, so let me see if I can take some questions. All right, Collins, you said, Eze Ago Maxwell, don't insult people who you do not know. I'm sure you are old enough to know that I have not said the presenter here is wrong. I apply, said mention the aspect. Okay, thank you, please, for peace. Please, as I said, that this channel is a channel of peace, please. We wouldn't entertain insult. Please do not insult anybody, and nobody should insult anybody. If you want to insult anybody, you can insult me. I can carry on the cross. All right? If you want to insult anybody, I can carry the cross. You can call me, you can insult me. I'm used to that. I'm used to that. But please, let our audience not insult each other, right? Okay, somebody said, if I may ask you, if I may ask, are you Igbo? All right. Ezeago Maxwell is asking Collins if he's an Igbo person. We don't need Fulani again in Biafran land. All right. Of course, we don't need them. We don't need them. Choma, okay, Choma Ima. Hey, Choma Ima, I can remember you very well. Oh, hey, the last time you came to my live streaming. Ha, people nearly chop you. Oh. So please, I appreciate you, Choma Ima, for joining me once again. I love you. All right, I love you. Thank you. I can remember the last time you came to my live streaming. I can remember how it went, or I remembered how it went. So thank you once again for joining. All right. So Colin said, in the case of diverse application of the law, that will be injustice, not marginalization. I have personally suffered such treatment. Okay, now, Collins, you said that in the instances I gave, or in the question I asked about two people committing the same crime, you say it is injustice, it is not marginalization. All right, so maybe this will cause me to give you to give you to get the definition of marginalization. All right, let's see if we have a marginalized. All right, let's get the definition of being marginalized. All right, so that we can learn it together. Okay. All right, I think some people are dropping message why I'm doing this. Somebody said, okay, now, okay, let's read some messages. Somebody said, Alex Brown, thank you very much for joining me once again. It doesn't matter what people says or think about our PM. You know very well in life, people will always have their different opinion. They said that our PM is not doing it right. The zoo government are getting are getting it right. Now, yes, as I said earlier, okay, before we come to that, please, let me read for Collins the meaning of marginalization according to this definition. Okay, marginalization is the act of treating a person or group as though they are insignificant. Please underline that word. Marginalization is the act of treating a person or a group of people as though they are insignificant. Collins, I hope you are listening. Oh, as though they are insignificant by isolating or disempowering them. Collins, please, 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 please. I hope you are here and I hope you are hearing me. They said that marginalization is the act of treating some person or a group of people as though they are insignificant. Please mark that word, insignificant, by isolating them and disempowering them. Now, oh, do I still need to give this analysis? Okay, by proper designation, there is no Biafra land anywhere in Nigeria. By designation, there is no Biafra land anywhere in Nigeria. What we have is Igbo land. Any device that could lead to the death of any Igbo man should not be tolerated. All right, Collins, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and believe in me, you are correct somehow, but you're not correct. In the case of there is no Biafran land anywhere, I can tell you that Biafra is older than Nigeria. Before Nigeria came into being, Biafra has been existing. All right, so believe in me, there is 100% Biafran land. There is 100%. Believe in me. Go to the world map. It was after the marginalization. I mean, it was after the amalgamation 1914, and after the whatever they did, that they went there and erased a Biafran map or Biafran name from the world map. But believe in me, I know what I'm telling you. I'm not, I'm not forming anything. I'm not quoting anything wrongly here, but I know what I'm telling you, that there is Biafran land. Biafra has existed now. What are you saying? Asari Dokubo said it, that his father fought for Biafra. So are you telling me that Biafran has never been in existence? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Collins? So as as we have stated it, that marginalization is, treating, is the act of treating a certain people or a certain group as though they are insignificant. So truly, the government has treated the Igbo people, the Biafrans, as though they are insignificant. Believe in me, I know what I'm telling you, and that is absolutely correct. All right. So they have really treated these people as though they are insignificant. They have disempowered them. According to dictionary, it says by disempowering them, they have disempowered them. They have isolated them. Yes, that is the word that is also used there. They have isolated them. Tell me, I ask you again, in the past 15, 20 years, what development has come to the eastern part of Nigeria? Tell me, Collins, tell me. But come to the west here. Come to the west here. I don't need to talk now. Me, I dey west. Come to the west here. So many things are going on. But go to the eastern part. What and what is going on? So please, having said that, we move ahead. Now, I have brought to you the good news. And for those of you that are just joining, I will once again read the last tweet that Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze posted on her X handle concerning the upcoming, Biafran Convention in Finland. All right. So I'm going to read it once again. I've read it before, but for those of us that are just joining, it's a breaking news. Finnish local investigators says Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has nothing to do with terrorism. PM has led brigade. Okay, that is just the basic information that Simon Ekpa has nothing. That according to their investigation, they have done the investigation and they have come out to say, come on, this man is innocent. This terrorism charges upon him is not supposed to be there or does not want it, that he is not a terrorist. All right. So, and of course, I've read the one for the convention. He said that the convention is still going to be held and the re-declaration will still go on as planned on December 2nd. All right. So if you are preparing, if you have bought your ticket for Finland convention, the defense chief is saying that you can still come, that the convention will be held. All right. So I think I've not said anything that is contradicting Nigerians' rules and regulation. I've not said anything. Jennifer, you say Biafra must come whether people like Collins, believe it or not. All right. So a lot of things has really not be happening. But believe in me, not everything we put on the internet, because say within Nigeria now. So as we talk this one, also, I said it before that I think the last two live streaming I was on live streaming and somebody dropped a message for me that I should be very careful that this will happen. But anyway, it still does not stop us from saying the truth. One thing I know is that I will say and I will do anything that is in line with Nigerian constitution. Now let me remind you, Nigerian constitution does not condemn the quest for freedom. It is a right. Even in UN treaties, it is the quest for freedom is your right. So it is not. And of course, in my channel, I have not called for war. I have not called for disobedience to Nigerian constitution. What I'm only bringing to us here is what we should know and everything that is happening in Nigeria. I'm saying this for those that are for those should I call agents that are watching, that are waiting for one or two things to come out from my mouth so that they might probably use it against me. I'm saying it very loud and clear now that the quest for freedom is constitutional, and I have not called for war. I didn't say anybody should go and kill anybody. Please, what we are praying for and what we are agitating for is for a peaceful breakout. Though it might not be all of course, if you want to collect something from somebody, it will not always be, peaceful. But I'm not calling for any person to go and, start unaliving another person. I don't I don't call for that. All right, so we have some messages. Let's see it. Collins said, your friend properly checked. Okay, your friend properly checked from your map and know the territory called Birth of Biafra. Okay, I should properly check and know the territory called, and know the territory. Okay, now Colin, do you believe there's a territory called Biafran? Do you believe? Okay, you say having a Biafran nation is not the issue, but knowing where is essential. Okay, Collins, you say it is knowing where is essential. Collins, let me guess. You are probably from the south. Of course, in my dictionary, I don't have anything that is south. But to make you, to, you know, as people may know it, Collins, you are from south. I guess from what you have written so far, you are sounding from people that are from, because what you are basically talking about now, you say that getting a Biafra is not a problem, but knowing where it is, where is essential. I believe probably because I've posted, of course, our Prime Minister and our dear leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has also given us the map of Biafra. And believe in me, we are going with that. We are not leaving our brothers ahead. Yes, we are not leaving our brothers ahead. We are not leaving our brothers ahead. We come together, and then when we come together, and then we say, of course, everything is going to be done by referendum. Allow the people to vote for what they want. If at the end of the day, people from South say they don't want to be part of Biafra, of course, it's by referendum. Not be one person who. No one person can not come and say it. It is by referendum. All right. So we have some messages. There's a question you don't need to answer. Someone said their own. There is no Biafra anywhere. Okay. There's some questions I don't need to answer. But if I may ask, is marriage by force? Of course, marriage is not by force. In fact, any marriage you force people to be together with is going to cause a lot of calamities. Believe in me. All right. We have somebody. Kane said, 1,600 exchange rate. There is a problem with Nigerian lack of progress. Of course, there's a problem. There's a big problem. Freedom is first from self-deceit. Then make sure you stay within your place in history. Greed is a trap. Greed is a trap. Greed is a trap. You say greed is a trap. Collins, I will charge you, I will encourage you to go, and in case if you are from South, Collins, in case you are from South, I will encourage you to go and read the history. To go and read the history and know what has happened in the past. Because I said it from the way you are sounding, greed is a trap. That probably we are greedy because we want to bring in those that are not even part of us. Okay, Maxwell, you say your link. I pin a number on the screen. Is it that you people are not seeing it? Are you not seeing the number I pin on the screen? Please take that number I pin. You can call it on WhatsApp. You can call that number I pin on the screen. Is it that the number is not appearing or what? Please, I pin a number on the screen. You can call it. It's a WhatsApp call. This guy is funny. Collins, they say you are funny. You are funny, honestly. You are funny. And believe in me, I do not agree to some of the things you said. Yes, some of the things you said are true. But believe in me, most of the things you said are not true. And I will charge you, Collins, to go back and study the history. If you study history, do we know where all these things is coming from? Because I can tell you for sure that you see Niger Delta, other places are Biafrans. Everywhere, Kogi, Ondo, they are. I tell you, I know what I'm telling you. We've studied it. We've calculated it. We've even studied the present and the past, histories, and we see that they are part of it. So thank you all. I'm going to end this live stream. We've tried. I appreciate everybody that is watching me. Of course, we we are having a good conversation, and we've had, you know, a good conversation, and we've learned something today. So I appreciate everybody. Eze Ago Maxwell, I appreciate you. Collins Noza, I appreciate you. And of course, my own Choma Emma, I appreciate you. Everybody, I appreciate you. Jennifer, I appreciate you. Let me see some people I'm going to call. All right. Choma Emma, I've called you. I appreciate you. Dennis, I appreciate you. Jovita Ume, thank you. I appreciate you. Is it Amaka? I can't pronounce the name. I appreciate you, but I see Amaka. I appreciate you. Jacob Collins, okay, Collins, I appreciate you. Joffrin, I appreciate you. Ekenenwa, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone for joining me. Grace, and I appreciate you. Igbe Tochku, I appreciate you. John Ikechku, I appreciate you. Peter Okafo, I appreciate you. John Ikechku, yes, I appreciate you. So I appreciate everybody that have been with me on this live streaming. Thank you very much. Okay, Collins went on to say, my friend, I'm a historian. I know you have no idea beyond. Collins, you say you're a historian. Hey. Anyways, I thank you. I appreciate you. For now, we are going to draw the curtain here. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to bring you. Okay, Collins, for this, I would have said, let me compile some things and post. Okay, no problem. Let's leave it that way. Okay, so thank you very much for being part of this. Jennifer, I appreciate you. Before the amalgamation and all that, I appreciate you. Thank you all for joining me. See you, please. If you are watching me and you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, because on this channel, I bring you all the information you need to know about what is happening in and outside Nigeria, right? All right. Before I end it, I can't forget to say, God bless the Federal Republic. Somebody say, can you stay longer? I can't stay, because believe in me, as I'm talking to you now, there are so many information that are coming in. There are so many information that are coming in that I need to compile and post. All right. So we've stayed 50 minutes on this, 52 minutes now. So I have to go, because there are so many other information I need to analyze. All right. There are some other information I need to analyze and post. So the best thing you will do is to subscribe to this channel, and I will get you all the informations we need to get. All right. So probably by tomorrow or next tomorrow, I will still be on live here, and I would still love to see somebody like Collins. I would still love to see somebody like Collins, so that we can debate and talk about it more and more and more. All right. So for now, I thank you. I thank you all for being part. I say, may God bless the Federal Republic of Biafra. I love my people. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Igbo has a migrational history. Go and study that. Stop killing the Igbo man. Igbo should stop killing the Igbo man. Of course, I said it before now. Collins, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. You say you're a historian. I salute your knowledge, and I appreciate you. But for now, please, we have to go. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Biafra. Thank you. Bye.